Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. This is Oracle Mystique, the Avatar High Priestess, Master of the Four Elements, brought back to restore balance to the unbalanced ones tuning in. This is timeless, so this could have resonated in the past, maybe now in the present, or later in the near future, whenever you're brought and guided to see this reading. You can switch the roles if need be, because this is general, not personal. If you guys are seeking a personal read, everything's in the description box below. You can either email me at oraclemystiquehp@gmail, or you can book me through my Etsy shop if it's a simple read and not too many details and kind of straightforward. And I also make, sell, and create oracle decks through my Etsy shop that you'll see throughout my YouTube and TikTok. And lastly, I have a natural soap and butter business. So every $80 you spend, you get a free reading. Just place your order. You get a follow-up email by me personally. And if you don't see it, make sure you do check your spam. But we're going to take a look at what's going on with your soulmate. What's the issue? What's blocking union? Or just if you guys are together, like what's the little hiccup here, or maybe a big hiccup? We're going to take a look at on the person on your mind. So first we're going to use my Love and Separations Oracle deck. That's also in my Etsy, so we're going to see what we got. Well, this is just rude. Your feelings did not matter to me at the time. So your soulmate, maybe this is a situation that did not kick off the ground, and it's probably still in the gray, iffy stages. They weren't all the way concerned with your feelings. Even if they claimed they were, they fully weren't. So what you felt, yes, it mattered, but to an extent. Dating, maybe you found out they were dating, or maybe you guys were just dating or something like that. But maybe I feel like you guys found out, or they told you that, yeah, they're dating other people, and you probably thought you're solely wanting to deal with this person. But they're not giving you that same energy that time of day, and they weren't concerned about how you would feel. Compromise. So I feel like you guys compromised a lot of yourselves for this situation, because I know, like, if you're anything like me and dating as a spiritualist, like, you'll also see it in my random messages playlist where this girl on TikTok named Jasmine, she has dreads, and she talks about basically the dating pool as a spiritualist is filled with vomit. You know, you're not going to want to deal with just anybody. You're comfortable being by yourself, and even though people say go date, have fun, you're not going to spend your time with just anybody or your energy. Like, you'd rather have fun by yourself. So I felt like you compromised a lot of yourself. Maybe you were too lenient. Maybe there were things that bothered you about this person, but you just brushed it off, or try to do what you could to just hang around them, be with them, because you felt like things aligned with them, and they probably came off that they were very aligned with you. But really emotionally detached. They have very wishy-washy feelings, but now I feel like you're fed up with the situation, and now I feel like you guys are the ones that's emotionally detached, or you're detaching. You're in the process of detaching because you're tired of compromising, and maybe you guys might go out and start dating if you're ready and if you're wanting to. Again, there's no pressure, there's no rush. Single life is basically what you make it. You may have a moment where you want to be by yourself, or maybe you might give one or two people a try, but it's solely up to you. Or focus on your career. Career focus. So I feel like you guys are just focusing on your bag, glowing up, and maybe you want to be a rich man, rich woman, and do more for yourself. And then I feel like now they want to mend things. But I feel like the moment you emotionally detach and you break yourself away from this, now they want to come back. Like, don't you hate that push and pull tug? Like, you should have wanted me when I wanted you, and now that I'm walking away, now you want me. And this to the point where you don't want them anymore. It's like, yeah, they want what they can't have, but it's like there's nothing left. There's nothing left for me to give. And bottom of the deck, I shouldn't have let you walk away like that. So maybe that last conversation was the final and you just probably stopped talking to them. Maybe you guys blocked them, or you just muted them, did some kind of boundaries that you set towards communicating with this person, just no longer speaking to them. And now they're missing your energy. Because now that you're detached right here, there's nothing else that you want from this. Like, you tried, you gave it your all and try to be emotionally present and available. But now it's like you came to the conclusion that this really is not worth it. All right. Show me more, Spirit. Okay. Yeah, see, one-way love. This was very unrequited. Unrequited love can be painful. Protect yourself and try to move past the pain in a positive way. And I feel like, yes, some of you guys could be dating. Could be. But I do see for sure that you're focusing on your bag, focusing on the things that you love, and focusing on your goals. Like, that's how you're moving towards it in a positive way. Office affair. You'll meet someone at the office or connected to work. Tread carefully. So you guys might meet somebody, this is for some, not all, somebody through work. Or maybe you met them through work or some form of institution. But be careful, don't be so focused in your bag and then you want romance and it messes up your bag. Don't fumble it. That's there for somebody. I feel like it's not for everybody. Love triangle. So you felt like maybe you were in a third party situation, them dating other people, and you just felt like there was no win for you. It says getting caught in a love triangle causes heartache. Don't wait around for them to pick you. Get yourself out. And I feel like that's what you did. Even if they weren't like seriously dating these other people, like not on a serious note, you're not waiting to be chosen. You're not waiting for someone to make up their mind. Because you're showing everything about you and all the qualities that makes you you, and they're not even giving you a fair chance. And mind you, they even said like it did not matter at the time. They didn't care about what you gave. Or even if they did, it's like they didn't care enough to want to be like, hey, this is really a great person. I should really give this a shot. No, they did what they wanted to do. Then we have marriage. You will either take your relationship to the next level or you'll get married. There's much to celebrate. I feel like this is the goal for you. You want to be someone's wife, someone's husband. You want to be in love. And you want that love that perfectly aligns with you. So I feel like anything that doesn't subsequent to that, you're just moving away. We have protected by love. Your partner will be protective of you, feeling an obligation to take care of you. Just be sure it's not possessiveness. And I feel like that's what you want. You want a partner that's not only protective of you, but also they show up for you. So I feel like this is what you imagine, this is what you envision, this is what you desire, and this is what you deserve. But you was getting this one-way situation, and I feel like when you guys start dating, you're going to be looking for these qualities in a person. And bottom of the deck, we have infatuated love. Whether you are falling fast or it's a romantic obsession, stay grounded before you get caught in an illusion. And I feel like this is what happened. You got caught in an illusion. You love who you thought this person was or how they projected themselves to be. And now that you see them for who they are, you realize that you didn't really feel safe. You didn't feel secure in this. If anything, they just made it seem like you didn't matter. And what you had no full effect on them, which in ways it did. But they didn't take into consideration of how much you give and how much your love weighs. But now they're going to really see that once you pull back. Like, once you pull back, they're going to have so much regret. They're going to feel like, why don't I feel the way that I used to? But it's because of your love and your energy. And they're going to, hopefully they're not going to come back obsessed with you. But they may come back, but mainly because of you pulling away. And no one loves that cat and mouse game. Like, I pull away, you want me, or whatever. Because for me, I'm black and white. Either you want me or you don't. So you better want me while I want you. Because when I don't want you anymore, there is no coming back. I never in my dating history has ever given a second chance. Not that anyone was worth a second chance, but I never gave a second chance. But even if they were better people, I don't want it. Palm tree, stability, security, permanence, growth, endurance, flexibility. I feel like you're working on your stability, what's going to make you secure, and I feel like that's your career. That's your focus. Sunglasses, watching, looking, stalking, gaslighting, perception, focusing out. I feel like you're trying to focus out of the situation, like, you know, trying to avoid, not think about it so much. Like maybe when you're at work, but who knows, they could be stalking you or energetically stalking you or popping up in your dreams. Like you're just trying to focus out, zone out, do what you got to do. But meanwhile, they could be looking at you. We got mask, not showing true feelings, hide, personify, pretend, delude, gaslighting. You feel like they probably were pretending. They weren't really showing their true feelings for you. And that they really just pushed you away and pushed you to the side because they probably thought you was always going to be there. But the moment I feel like you realize you don't want to be there anymore because it's not serving any purpose, you just fell back. And then now they're reevaluating themselves like, damn. Lightning, sudden change, shocking news, surprise, epiphany, upheaval, transformation. This is like the Tower card. So they got hit. They got strung. So it was abrupt and now they hit. Now they got certain realizations of what's going on and why they feel the way they feel, and then what life without you is like. Okay, we have heartbroken, deeply hurt, sad, separation, breakup, feeling lost, grieving, mourning. So yeah, you're hurting from this still. So that's why I feel like you guys are in that process of, yeah, you're grieving, but you're also detaching yourself from the situation because you're realizing what you require and what you deserve, and you realize this person, yeah, who they are isn't worth it, and they're not worth my tears. Oh, that's like the Mary J. Blige, Not Gonna Cry. Like, you're not worth my tears. Then we got Cupid's arrow, have faith, love is coming, surprise, invitation, or meeting, hesitation. So for some of you, new love is going to be coming right behind this. New love. Or maybe Cupid's really going to strike this person in the ass. It's like, deep down, you know you love this person. But is it too late? Maybe. Bottom of the deck, not today. Not dealing, hurt, avoiding conversation, call, person, boundary, still angry. You guys are still upset. You don't want to talk to them. You don't want to talk about it. But I feel like that honest communication, it's what's going to hit. And it's really going to hit them where it hurts. And I feel like whatever you've been suppressing because you've been compromising your feelings, it's going, that truth that you've been suppressing, that's going to be the upheaval. I feel like that's what's going to be the extra tower moment, and realize they're not as good as they thought they were. All right, so let's get some tarot involved. Keep in mind whatever zodiac sign spew out, if it resonates, all the better. If not, follow the message. It's all just energy, and there's no gender. Okay. Nine of Swords, Gemini. So yeah, you guys are upset, worried. Again, you're going through the grieving process, keeping up at night. Maybe they're in your dreams. But I also feel like they're going to be going through this too. Now that you're pulling back your energy, it's like you already cried enough tears. You already had the sleepless nights. Now it's their turn. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles, Virgo or Taurus, Capricorn. You're focusing on your bag, minding your business. Probably got a new skincare routine, just glowing and shining. And maybe you guys are business owners, but you're focusing on where things are actually growing in your life. Moon reverse, Cancer, Pisces. So yeah, things will reveal. Certain things were surfaced. And once those hidden feelings from them surfaced and it made it clear to you, you just fell back. Because they were too up in the air, Libra energy with this Two of Swords reverse, not really making a decision, treating everything just so casually without regards to your feelings, just very selfish. And you just did not want to deal with it anymore because you probably dealt with this for a while. Like, whatever a while is to you, either way, it felt like too long, too much energy put in, and I got nothing back. So you're putting your energy into things you know that's going to grow. Four of Swords, reverse, Libra. So yeah, you were probably very burnt out, fussing and getting irritated by the situation, but you've been healing, working on yourself, and now that you're going to get out of that healing mode, you're going straight to beast mode when it comes to your bag. And Seven of Cups, reverse, Scorpio, or yeah, Scorpio. Yeah, it's like you already know what you want. You don't play with the idea of what you want. You already know. You're not in la la land or in confusion. You see things for what they are. Versus the other person, they're going to slowly hit this realization. I feel like they're very slow. It's like you're on level 80 and they're like on level 10. It's like you're way ahead of this person. So all the things you realize and you go through, they're busy playing catch up. And you don't have time to wait on somebody. You either want someone that's on your level or if not above you. It could be emotionally, spiritually, mentally, or maybe all of it. Hermit, Virgo energy. So yeah, you're doing some introspection, you're healing, you're disconnecting, you're isolating. You're not contacting this person. Maybe you blocked off contact, or maybe just straight up just not talking or just ignoring. Because you're realizing what your true wish fulfillment is, because in the traditional tarot, the Hermit in his lantern has the star, and the star is about hope, praying, wishing, wish fulfillment, and you're focusing on what's going to make you happy. Who are you and what do you want and what do you deserve? And then I feel like because it's underneath the moon reverse, it became clear to you. So some of you guys are out of this Hermit phase. And bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So you got that new clarity. You got that new insight from disconnecting from this situation, because you realize that you're above this and this is very beneath you. And because you know you're a queen, you're on a different level than this person, you're choosing not to engage in it any longer because it's not worth it. They have nothing really much to offer aside from a headache and confusion, and you don't have time for that, especially since you know what you want and what you deserve. So you're going to get the potential outcome. Keep in mind, outcomes are interchangeable due to free will, so nothing's ever set in stone. It's all just due to choice. All just due to choice. Oh, Page of Wands. Sag or Aries, Leo. I get two things. I feel like you guys are going to be starting a new beginning for yourself elsewhere, moving on. You're going to be happy again, so trust and believe. But this is also unexpected communication. So be mindful. They might try to hit you up. Lovers. Gemini. Let's get one more. So they do love you or have love for you. Oh, okay. They're coming in hot. They're coming in fast. Eight of Wands, Sagittarius energy. So they're coming in hot, coming in fast. And bottom of the deck, Ace of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag, and King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag. Sheesh. This is when you're coming from a healed place. You're working on yourself. Eight of Pentacles, Virgo, Three of Swords, Libra. But you got your boundaries up with this Queen of Swords, Libra or Gemini, Aquarius or Scorpio. And then we got the Wheel of Fortune. You feel like it's going to be the same old shit. Same old karmic cycle. You're not dealing with it anymore. So we got the Empress, Taurus, Libra. You don't feel any growth with this. Like, you're not trying to pay any attention to it. Chariot, but they're coming in hot and heavy, Cancer, but you're trying to close this out. And you feel like they're still toxic. Like you're investing into other things, working on your abundance and your independence. Because you don't see a good foundation with them any longer. Like, it was not worth the wait. Not worth the wait. And you're annoyed. It's like this person's too emotionally immature. They don't really fully communicate. And you're releasing it with this Four of Pentacles reverse. It's like this made you a little insecure, a little cowardice. but they're also the main coward in this, so they project it onto you. Yeah, you're not trying to communicate with them at all with this Page of Swords reverse. It's like you're tired of the drama, you're tired of the back and forth. It's just over. You see new opportunities elsewhere, and you're releasing this burden, walking away. Because I don't know why, I'm just really channeling right now. But yeah, you're not trying to manifest anything, but if you feel like this person's trying to manipulate their way back in, you're trying to keep yourself zen and not triggered, because you know that they're going to want to return, but it's just, you see troubled waters. They're not going to have any sincere offers. They're going to be very non-committal. You're going to feel like they haven't changed with this death reverse, and you're just busy trying to heal and mind your business, but they may distract you from your spiritual path with this Hierophant reverse, because they're not on the same spiritual wave as you. You want a new beginning, and you want to go out, have fun, maybe date, or just have fun with your friends, because you feel no passion here any longer. You're very emotionally detached, emotionally unavailable. You're pulling back. You don't see this person as a reliable soulmate, and you got much more clarity, and you're sick of the mind game. So again, you're not entertaining. You want to be by yourself. You don't want to put forth the effort. So if they do try to come back in, you're going to be ignoring them, because you're being happy and fulfilled by yourself. Like, you've hit judgment, that awakening, that true awakening moment. It's like the next level of you is about to emerge, and you're happy. You're working on your happiness. You don't want to be juggled, and if anything, you're trying to juggle your work life, social life, and everything, but not this person, because you feel like they disappointed you so many times. You felt neglected, and it took some time for you to pick yourself back up, and you don't want to get shut back down, because you feel like they're still in the ego. They're not willing to make any sacrifices, any changes. You feel like they lack responsibility. Like, you don't feel your best self with them. Like, they don't ignite that fire within you. That's why you had to leave. See, that Eight of Cups, like she's walking towards the sun, the happy card that we just passed, 2 up in the air. But you know justice is about to be served. I don't know why I'm still going, but you feel like they're in denial, or maybe you're in denial, like this can't be happening. But they are going to want to rush in and charge you with communication. You're not thinking of this anymore. And with this 9 of Wands, you got your walls up. You're trying to play your pieces right, your cards right. Well, you know, this is chess. You're not showing too much emotions because you're trying to be successful. The 6 of Wands. And again, you know what you want. And this person, you don't feel like they're a match for you with this King of Pentacles. Like, they're not putting in enough work here. And you don't feel like they're going to be completely honest with the 7 of Swords reverse. Like, although you're nostalgic about them, they're nostalgic about you too. It's like you don't want anything else to deal with this. And this 2 of Wands, you're making a choice to move forward, and you're giving to yourself, and the divine is given to you with this 6 of Pentacles. And I feel like you're going to reject their offer, but you still have to balance and heal out your emotions, see more Zen energy with this Queen of Cups. And they're going to try to poke at you and bug you, but you're just going to be like, no, I'm going to focus on what's going to be long-term, committal, and financially stable and mature. Because, again, you sense them trying to come back and reach out. The moment you pull away, you sense it. Because they're confused as to what happened, but it's like, you know what happened. You know. And you guys refuse to talk to one another, so you're releasing this. And you see this as a betrayal with this 10 of Swords, or maybe even still. But at the end of the day, you know you're going to be happy with or without this person. So whether you give them this chance, it's totally up to you. And I can't believe I just did all that. I just went by gut instinct. But we're done with the tarot anyway. But let's see. Attraction. Your captivating energy makes you attractive. You wear confidence well. So I feel like they're really going to be attracted to you, especially because you don't want them anymore. And they're going to see you as desirable to other people. Third party. Again, we talked about it. You felt like you was in a third party situation. There's something or someone that's affecting your relationship. It's time to address it. So again, I feel like it's time to give them the raw, hardcore truth that you've been suppressing. Because they want to work this out. Lovers isn't a potential outcome. They do see you as their soulmate. But with the 2 of Cups that was in the reverse in this tarot deck, I don't feel like you feel it, but you're not gonna let it come easy. It's not gonna be easy. It's a vibe. Enjoy the good vibes and energy with this person because they are like no other. And I feel like this is how they feel about you. They knew like you bring good vibes, good energy, and they don't want to lose that. They want to get close back to you. Deeper intimacy, the feelings of emotional closeness and love allow you to feel safe, desired, and more connected with your partner. But who knows? You might be wanting this with somebody new though. If you guys do want this person back, I do see them trying to work for it. But of course, it's not going to be easy. But if you're really fed up, I feel like you're trying to manifest this into your life. You want deeper closeness, intimacy, clean slate with somebody new that you're going to feel secure in. Children, you guys could have children, or maybe you guys want children, or maybe need to seek out your inner child. Children are a significant factor in your love life. This may signify the desire of them or someone's inner child needing attention. So I feel like their inner child needs attention, and of course yours too. But I feel like with them, because they were the one with the wishy-washy behavior, being childish, not being communicative, and not fully being honest. So they got work and stuff to do, but you're not obligated to wait. You're trying to get courting. This is a period of development towards a romantic relationship this period of development towards a romantic relationship is important. This time will help you both see if marriage is in the card. Because again, you do want marriage. So I feel like, again, you guys will be dating, or you're going to find a few people or one. It doesn't matter. And you're going to just test the waters. But best believe when you're testing the waters, don't be surprised who's trying to come back and hit you up unexpectedly. But again, I'd see two things. Either they come back, or someone new is going to come in with their soulmate energy soon right after them, or really both, honestly. But they always want you when you move on. And don't you hate that? Like, why can't you want me when I want you? But that game is so played out. We're not meant to be. Next person. Go slow. Take time to get to know each other. So you may get to know this soulmate from new energy or this brand new person. Take it slow. Take it slow. Boundaries. Firm boundaries are needed now. So yeah, you're going to be having your boundaries up, and you're going to start treating yourself like the prize. You're not going to chase anybody. You're going to be sitting on your pedestal, and you're going to see if people are worthy of you. Interference. An external party is intruding on this relationship. So yeah, there was some third party interference with this person on your mind that you have to disconnect from, especially if they're dating or like whatever got into the situation, like in between. Balance. One person is giving too much in this relationship, and this was y'all. You guys were giving so much to somebody that did not fully deserve it. But it's okay, you learned. And then we had, wait, the timing is not quite right. So even with the Wheel of Fortune reverse, that also talks about bad timing. So, yeah. Play hard. Find time to laugh, goof off, and enjoy each other. So I feel like as you're dating, don't be so serious so soon. Just have fun when you're ready, if you're ready. But either way, if you're not dating, enjoy your life, have fun with friends or with yourself. We have addiction, and addiction is affecting this relationship. Could be substance abuse, smoking, drinking, but it could be other stuff or other addictive habits that sabotage this. Then we have marriage again. This relationship is moving toward a sacred union. So maybe with this person or somebody completely new. Whatever you guys are wanting, because you're tired of waiting. And then we have warning. Don't dismiss the red flags here. So that's why I feel like your boundaries are needed, so you can see them for what they are. So you won't let them in so easy, because they're trying their way back towards you, but they don't know how. But I feel like once they realize you're dealing with another person or making yourself out there, they're going to be like, hey, whoa, what are you doing? That's when too. But either way, you're disconnecting in general. Playfulness. Laughter is the best therapy. Have some fun together. Remember, love is the greatest healer. So again, have fun. Watch a funny show, funny movie, and just enjoy laughs. Enjoy laughs with people that love you, and you don't have to question who loves you. Like, they make it clear they love you. We have beware of what you're projecting, for the qualities you admire in one another are qualities you both possess. Equally so, the qualities you don't like are also your own reflection. So this is the time to also look at your inner child too as well, because their inconsistent behavior, you need to look into your life as to where you're being inconsistent and not showing up for yourself. And they're mirroring that in the relationship aspect, but this is also mirroring in like your other external factors of what you're not paying attention towards. Then we have only time will tell. So again, divine timing, things are gonna surprise you. And then bottom of the deck, give thanks for the blessings of love soon to come your way. Know that you deserve to be and have all that your heart truly desires. So once you realize, yes, you're the prize, you don't have to lift a finger. Blessings comes to you naturally, and you should let it keep coming to you. Let it keep coming. All right, yeah, I'm gonna make this a little longer. I want to see more of what they want to say. So we're going to be using my unsaid love messages. This is in my Etsy. I want to see what's not being said to you guys. Because, yeah, I feel like they really disappointed you and you want nothing more to do with this because you already tried. We have, I know I'm not good enough for you and probably never will be. So they don't have enough confidence in themselves, and they have a lot of insecurities. That's what the strength reverse was about. Is it too late? That's something you guys, only you guys can answer. But I feel like you guys do need to heal first. I made the wrong choice. So they're realizing they made a bad choice. And they want to correct it. It is my mission to come back to you. So yeah, they want to come back to you, collective. But will you let them? Then we have, I wasn't in the place to settle down and fall in love, and then came you. So they weren't ready for you. They wasn't in a place for it. But now I feel like you're making them reconsider what they want now that you pulled back. And then we have, I want to tell you how I feel, but my pride and ego won't let me. So, yeah. They want to speak to you. But I feel like what's really going to ignite it even further, if they prolong it, is when they see you with somebody else, or they catch that energetic vibe that you're dealing with somebody else. And that's not their business, though, but they're making it their business. But, you know, people are weird. It's like they don't want you when they have you because they take you for granted. And then when other people start wanting you, it's a problem. They think they own you, but really, no, that's not how it works. And I feel like you guys been very upfront with how you felt, and you showed your love through an appreciation, through gestures and showing up for them and being available towards them, and maybe being their shoulder to cry on or that person for advice. But they just kept it as, oh yeah, it's not that deep though. Next, we're going to be using my messages of regret, also in my Etsy. So let's see. Ooh, this fell. You were the realest thing in my life in a world full of fakes. So they're going to realize all is not what it's cracked up to be with these other options that they were dating. We have, you always showed up for me when no one else did. So you showed up in a way in their life that no one else could. So they were cool with you, vulnerable with you. I've always put you last when you put me first. And that's not fair. Never give your last to someone that's not willing to put you first. That's all I'm going to say. Never give your last to someone that's not willing to put you first. ever. We have, I underestimated the impact you had in my life. You deserve so much more credit. So again, they didn't give you your flowers. They didn't appreciate you and adore you like they should. Because again, you were the one doing all the legwork. And then you have, you are unforgettable. My thoughts are plagued with you, so they can't stop thinking about you. And bottom of the deck, looking back at it, how did you put up with someone like me? How? I don't know. I was blinded by love. Love is blind. And it takes over your mind. What you think is love, which is truly not. So, it's by Eve. I don't know, because I know I may have some Gen Zs watching, though. But it's called Eve, Love is Blind. It's very old, but still a classic. Still a classic. So, they are going to want to reconcile. But the choice is yours, whether you want this or not. So, we're going to use my Reconciliation Chronicles in my shop and see what they would say, because they do want to get back together. But it's crazy they want to do that right when you no longer give a fuck. It's funny how that works. It's really, really funny how that works. So we have closure, so maybe they might be seeking closure. No matter where you are, I can still feel you. Like they can still feel you, hear you, everything. Like your energy it lingers within them, or they're trying to harvest and keep what's left of your energy because you're just connecting. And then we have, I no longer fear commitment. So they were a big commitment foe, and they weren't ready for what you wanted. You want something deep, passionate, and meaningful and long-lasting. But they weren't ready for that. They wanted to date around, maybe be a hoe. Counseling, maybe they're in counseling. And even these other options are distractions. So maybe they just wanted distractions. Yeah, I'm still waiting for you to reach out. So they're waiting on you, but it's like you're going to be waiting your whole life. Then we have the songs that I hear are messages. So, you know what? I'm gonna do 2 more. Well, 1 more than bottom of the deck. Accountability wasn't my strong suit. So they knew they weren't accountable for a lot of things. They probably blamed you, or it's like they didn't care about your feelings. So they, again, took you for granted. And they don't want to own up to it because it's like, oh, if I didn't care, it doesn't matter. But it does. We have, I'm working on myself so I can be what you need. So they know deep down, they probably don't know if they'll ever be good enough, but they're trying to be. So they're going to try to come back into new energy. But again, it's up to you whether you want to accept this or not. I mean, nothing says sorry like a changed behavior. And collective, my collective, you guys do deserve a changed behavior, man or woman. And that means what they say. And that's very consistent. Because this person was very, very wishy-washy with you. And because they were wishy-washy, they weren't fair towards you. They put you last. And they didn't really make a lot of time for you. It's like you really had to get in where you fit in. And you were trying to show your feelings that there are still good people out there and people that's also able to love, but they didn't know how to properly receive that. And because they didn't know how to properly receive that, they sabotaged it. And they hurt your feelings and dealt with other people and other distractions when these distractions can't compare to you. It's like the great ones always get treated badly and they think you're going to stick around. So this is going to be the last deck, I promise. We have spiritual growth. They're going through a spiritual growth. Because mind you, like I said, you guys were on level 80 and they're like only level 10. So they're trying to meet you on the spiritual plane. I think of you constantly. See, they can't stop thinking about y'all. And how could they? So much impact. So much authentic care and love. Life partner. They see you as a life partner. Could be a twin flame. This came out in reverse, so it doesn't have to be. But maybe you guys have big similarities. So again, twin flames, everybody doesn't have a twin flame. But best believe they're seeing you as someone that's a match. And twin flames are not a forever thing, just to keep in mind with that. So you guys could be dealing with a twin flame, but I feel like it's a soulmate that you guys have mirroring qualities. And even with the Lover's Oracle, it says the qualities you possess, you guys pretty much mirror each other. I'm working on myself. And then we have I'm full of pain. Your rejection would destroy me. So they know if they don't come in new and improved energy, you're going to reject them and drop them cold like you already are now. And they can't take it. So they're trying to go through all these changes and come back different so you can accept them again. But again, the choice is yours, my wonderful, beautiful collective. Is this worth it? The world may never know. For some of you, yes. For some of you guys, it's like eat dirt. I'm going to somewhere else. Someone that knows my worth. Because someone that can actually be a life partner. So there you can see yourself for life. But that's all I have for you guys. If you felt like this was your reading, give it a like, share, subscribe, comment any stories. I would love to read them. I do have 2 other social medias, an Instagram and a TikTok if you guys want to follow me. And if you felt like this wasn't your reading, maybe the next one will be. But until then, namaste, ashe, ashe, namaste. Love you guys. Take care.